Hey everyone, just waiting for everybody to get onto the chat here and we'll start into the tips that I have. I have so many great tips for you today. They're going to help you start off your new year the right way. So I'm excited to share my tips with you all. I'm just going to let YouTube do its thing for a few minutes here and then we'll get into it. All right. Hey, how's it going? I see that you popped on. That's awesome. We'll give YouTube another minute and not another minute, 30 seconds, like 10 seconds. Just you can wait. Just wait for it. Yeah, so I have 5 tips here today. I'm going to give them all straight away to you, and then I will get into a Q&A of sorts, and then we can get into what else. Like if you have any questions, make sure you have them ready to go because that way I can answer them in this live chat. Also, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and also like this video because I need to know. I need to know if you like these videos. Like, you gotta let me know. So if we do that, then we can get right into the tips and we'll get right into the Q&A. Okay, I'll give 10 more seconds and then we'll get into it. Okay, taking a drink. Let's take a drink and then we'll go. All right, I'm so excited. Okay, so I have a few tips for you all today, and it's going to be about YouTube growth tips for the new year. As small creators, we want to get into this. We want to start our new year off the right way. So 2021 is coming up. 2020, it was complete chaos. I don't even know what happened. I was like, I blinked and it was there. Anyway, so 2021, we want to start off the right way with our channels. And I want to give you some tips that I've really worked on in the past month even, and it's worked so well for my channel. And I've gotten such good results with views, watch hours, subscribers. Like in the past 2 weeks, I've gained over around 200 subscribers. What? That's crazy. 2 weeks, maybe it's 3 weeks. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks, it's been 200 subscribers. So it's crazy. So the first thing I want to give to you is analytics. Look at your analytics. Make sure that you understand your analytics. So everybody has, there's many of you have reached out to me and said, how do I understand my analytics? I don't understand how to read my analytics or questions about your analytics. So I will be diving into this in the future, but I'm going to tell you right now, you need to start looking at your analytics, looking at the data, seeing what's coming in. What have you done the past 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and see what videos are starting to pop up. Like there's how many people are subscribed on your channel, and then kind of work from there to see how many views you're getting on your videos. See what videos are doing better in the last 90 days. What videos did better than the others? So make sure you check that stuff out. Your analytics is your friend. It's not something that you could be scared of. I know in the beginning I was super scared. Like, oh my goodness, I was scared to look at my analytics because there's just so much data and information and just overload. So I think what you need to do is look at your analytics as your friend, as a way to boost your channel. So that's what I've done in the past month. And look at my channel now. I've been really working in on YouTube search, which we'll get into in a minute. But analytics is so important. Excuse my rabbit. He's going crazy in the background. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. He's just a loony bin. So yes, my analytics is important. Look at your 90-day overview of your channel. Then look at your audience, where they're coming from. Are they in the States? Are they in the UK? Where is your channel, the viewers coming from, and what country are they from? Understand their age range. Maybe you're at a higher age range that you're focusing on, but you're trying to focus in on a different age range, which is crazy. You need to know those little details. I will be diving into analytics a little bit more in the new year because I really want to get into the data side of things. I'm also going to be offering, more one-on-one sessions, and they will be a cost, obviously, because I will be doing that more of a, one-to-one basis. But I will be doing that kind of stuff with you, going over that, what you need to do, and I will be sharing that in videos as well. What you need to be doing is looking at your analytics and saying what's going on. And that's the first most important point that I want to get across. All these points are important, but this one is really important, that you understand your analytics. So just take time, look at your analytics, just break it down, and don't get overwhelmed. And I will start explaining more in the new year in videos that I've created. I have so many videos that I want to do for you all to help you grow your YouTube channel, and it's all coming. We've also got consistency as the next point. Obviously, consistency is super important on YouTube. As you've seen on my YouTube channel for the past 6 months, I've been super consistent, 2 to 3 videos a week, going live the past 3 months, and really diving into lives the past month or 2, and working on my YouTube lives and my videos. Just been very consistent overall. And that doesn't mean just consistency on your videos. It also means consistency as a brand as a whole. So when you go onto your YouTube channel, you know, whenever you go to your YouTube channel, do you think you would subscribe? That's how I look at it. You need to have a YouTube buddy and look for a friend that can help you on YouTube and give you guidance. Now, there's lots of Facebook groups like mine. I will link it in the description of this video or this live. And all of my videos have the description, the Facebook group linked. So make sure you check that out. That's where you're going to find your, friends, communities, other YouTubers that will really understand what you're going through. So you need to find at least someone that you can share your video with and say, is this good? Is this thumbnail good? Is this watch time? Like, would you watch it all the way through? You need to have someone that's honest with you so that you know, okay, I need to change this. Also, with your overall channel, you need to have an overall consistency. So if you have someone and they come to your channel and they say, yeah, your channel's a little overwhelming. Like, there's just too much going on. You need to simplify it. That's what you need to do. You need to find someone. Obviously, I'll be doing, like I said, more of this stuff in the future. I'll be diving into deep in consistency and stuff in analytics. And also, I'll be doing more one-on-one sessions with clients and work on that and that side of things to help you understand this whole aspect of it. And so I think consistency is the next part where you need to look at your channel. You need to go into this as a career and a job and something that you're going to work hard on. The next thing that I really advise you to look into is keywords. So for my YouTube channel, I have keywords that have really popped in the past month or two. And that's because I knew they would start trending and start being found in search. You need to know, going into this new year, what can you do to start being found in search? Are you a channel that talks about productivity? Maybe you want to add in something to do with, stationery. You want to increase your views and see what you can do outside of that. You need to look at the keywords that really are trending on your channel and then look at the keywords that are working really well on YouTube in general. So that's another huge tip that I want to give to you, because keywords has been amazing on my channel. That is actually ranking. So there's a browse feature and the keywords on my channel, and keywords is the next best thing. And then there's collaborations. So get into collaborations and make sure collaborations is hard because there's a lot of people that are nervous to reach out to collaborate with people. And I think it's hard because you're just nervous in general. So if you're collaborating with people, you want to collaborate with people, find people that are in communities like your Facebook groups. Go to the Facebook groups and see what you can find as a friend or someone that is in similar content as you. Collaborate with them and get to know them, and then start doing more collaborations with other creators within your community and looking at the creators that are a little bit bigger than you and reaching out to them as well. And then finally, we've got 20 minutes a day to connect with other YouTubers. Take 20 minutes a day to connect with other YouTubers and just get to know other people. I think that's important. Get to know people 20 minutes a day on other videos, other YouTube channels, other Facebook groups. 20 minutes is not a lot. So I think if you schedule it into your schedule, you'll find time for it. So 20 minutes a day just to connect and comment and really get to know other YouTubers. And I think all of those tips are going to help you take your channel to the next level in 2021. I think you need to really dive into this. And if you're wanting to grow your channel, you want to see it be a success, you need to go into it with that kind of mindset. So that's all my tips. And I want to kind of get into the live chat. We'll see how everything's going here. Oh no, what is it going? What's happening? Hi, wow. Hi, always. I like this non-scheduled world. Hi, everyone. Enjoyed the video. God, I can't hear you. Oh no. What's going on? It's like lagging, and I'm on 5G, so it's really, let's see. Hi, everybody. I can't hear, so I don't know what to do. Okay, let me see what's going on. I may have to restart this again. That's so sad. I just gave all my great tips. Let's see. Gave all my great tips. It's working. It's working on my end, so I'm not sure what that means on your end. If you're having trouble with the audio, please let me know, and I will fix it. We can hear you. Everything is good. That's weird. Okay, so maybe it's just to someone else's audio. Sorry about that. But yeah, thanks for you letting me know that it was a wee bit glitchy. So maybe it was something on my end as well. Who knows? No, we can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, it's all working for me, but not me. Okay, so that's, sometimes that happens. Technology is like that. So if you have any questions about YouTube growth for 2021, please let me know in the comments, the chat sections. That way I can answer your questions. Because I know a lot of you have had questions the past couple of weeks just about YouTube growth. And so Just let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk to you about today. Today has been a crazy day. It snowed a lot overnight here, and I'm just, not liking it. There's too much of it. I only like a little bit of snow, and especially I think if it's around Christmas, that's fine with me. Here we've got a question. How can I get my videos a lot more recommended on YouTube? So you need to have great CTR. I think that's the first thing. Great CTR. So getting people to click on your videos is important. So YouTube will push it out on the browse page a little bit more, and then eventually it'll start pushing out more and more and more if people are clicking on your videos. So if you want to get it recommended, you need to get the watch time up on your videos. So create longer videos, better retention, and get that watch time up, but also have good click-through rates. If you don't have good click-through rate, then people are not going to click on it when it's on the browse page. So YouTube will stop recommending you because the video is not, doing well. They recommend videos that do well. So you need to get that click-through rate higher or better and do videos that are, good on your channel that your immediate audience will click on. That's how you get started to get recommended on YouTube. And I have a couple of videos that are being recommended right now, and that's because YouTube's seeing that people are watching it, finding it search, watching it more, clicking on it, and on the browse page, people are clicking on it because it's needed right now. So that's how I do. I'll be right back watching it on YouTube. That sounds good. What is CTR? Is it something to do with the thumbnail? Yes. So CTR is click-through rate. So if you go to your videos or your overall channel, there is a section that says CTR, and that percentage tells you how your channel is doing. So there's an overall channel one, and then each individual video, if you go into, I think it's the next section over, I can't remember, reach maybe, or engagement. I think it's engagement. And it'll tell you your CTR for each individual video. So if people are clicking on it, you'll get a high CTR. I like to recommend nothing below 4%. So if one of your thumbnails are not doing great under 4%, then you need to change it up. So that's how I kind of do it. That's what CTR is. And how? So while I'm back, great. Having a really good thumbnail increases CTR, right? Yes. So increase your CTR and having a good thumbnail. So what thumbnails have been doing well on your channel and kind of tie it into your branding and your overall, topics and the theme. So you research the topic as well. You just make sure the topic is good. If the topic's not, that's why I go into researching topic thumbnails even, because sometimes I have a thumbnail and it may not fit into the topic itself. So you need to research the topic and figure out if that fits in with that video idea. Okay, so I tried watching another video and it works, so it's probably not on my end. I'm not sure. Everybody's saying it's fine, and I'm seeing it's fine on this video, so I'm not sure. I'm sorry about that. What's a good CTR? Within each video, I would suggest nothing below 4%. An overall channel, I would try and get it above 4% as well. Obviously, you want the highest you can possibly get. A great spot is around 10%, so maybe that's something to work towards. It's nothing on my end since other. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's going on because on my this one it's working fine. Let me just press it again. It's working. It's working. Yeah, it's working fine here. So if anybody else is having trouble listening, hearing me, let me know and I will change it up. I'm not sure. Maybe it's my audio myself, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm not sure if I can do anything. I'll maybe watch this later and hopefully you can get access to the audio. Of course, I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on. YouTube or my connection might be a little weird. Which app do you use to make your thumbnails? I use Lightroom to edit the picture, and then I use Photoshop to edit the thumbnail in general. So I'll add a whole bunch of stuff. So this thumbnail that I added in today, I've edited that picture through Photoshop. Yes. So comment if you're hearing me. Let me know if you're hearing me because some people are having troubles with the sound. Let me know in the comments or the chat if you can hear this live chat. I haven't had trouble before, so we'll see. I also need to know what app you use. So I use So I'll type it into the section for you. Lightroom. I use Lightroom, and that is what I do the actual photos for, and then Photoshop. I use Lightroom and Photoshop. So that's how the two things that I use to actually create my thumbnails. I can hear you. Awesome. Sounds good. So if you can still hear me, that's great. And thanks for being a part of this live. I may not do a long live today. I just wanted to kind of pop on and give some growth tips really quick. Yes. Awesome. That's great. I also want you to comment below and let me, like, in the chat section, and let me know, what area of the world you're from. I would love to know if, where we're all tuning in from today, because I'm from Canada, so it's snowy here. Let me know where you're all tuning in from in the chat section. I would love to know. Yeah, so that's what I use for my thumbnails, and it's been really good. So far, I've been enjoying the Photoshop, the whole Adobe package, so it's working really well. I use Lightroom and Photoshop too. Yes, those are two. I find with Lightroom, you can really find your own presets, but then also with Photoshop, you can make it your own thumbnail. I think the thumbnail is so, like, if you can make it your own and get unique and creative with it, I think Photoshop is a really good option. So yeah. Hey, I'm from, Africa. That's exciting. I'm from Los Angeles, Illinois. Okay, sounds good. Awesome. That's good to connect with you all. Not from the Philippines. Oh, that's great. Good to hear. Good to see you all here. Yeah, so that's kind of exciting to hear where you're all from. It's kind of cool. Yes, I did. So yeah, if you want more information about the Photoshop and all that jazz, let me know, and I will either comment in the chat section about it or something like that. But that's what I use, and I think those two things really have helped my channel, like, take it to the next level kind of thing. And there's lots of other things that you can do. I used Canva in the beginning to really, just start out with something free, and it was free and it was great. And I know a lot of YouTubers use it. There's Snapseed. I use that to edit some of my photos. You can use that to edit your photos. I'm not too sure if you can actually use it for creating thumbnails. I think you can a little bit, but it's not like, amazing. I think I highly recommend Canva every time. So, like, you can use it on the desktop and your cell phone. So that's kind of cool. How do you get amazing live quality? I actually have stepped my live quality up a little bit. So I have a camera in the first place. So I wanted to utilize the camera to the quality that I get from the camera to my computer. So how I did that is I have an audio thing up here, and I make sure the audio's good. And then I have a connection that connects into my computer and a video capture card. So all of this is captured on the camera, but then it comes into the computer. So it's really cool how that works, and it gives me really good quality. And I love the quality so far, and I think everybody else has kind of said that they like the quality too. So that's how I do it. How do you deal with channel being stagnant? So this is important for you to know. I think you need to look at your channel analytics. Like, the point that I first gave you on this live is looking at your analytics and seeing what's going on. So if there's topics that have done well in the past, you need to redo them and make them better videos, or do some similar topics around that content. Now, for me, there's a few videos that have done well, and I'm going to wait for another month maybe and start into that content again, so that I can work, because I've got lots of new subscribers here. So I want to give them fresh stuff. And I also have learned a lot of stuff since then. So I give fresh content every 4 or 5 months, but I look and see what's really popping. So if it's starting to pop up in my channel more, I'll do it more on my videos. So when it comes to being stagnant, you need to either do more content around that or collaborate. Those two things are going to help you get out of your groove, get out of that little motion that you're in, and give you some extra things to work with. I think that's what you need to do. That's your next step. So those two things you need to look into. Awesome to say, what? Catherine asked where in the world we are from. Yes. That's cool. Thanks for writing some stuff in the chat, because it's really awesome. No problem. Thank you so much. How is your year going, Catherine? Yes, it's going great. It's been good. This year's been interesting. 2020's, it's been interesting. It's been good in some aspects and been bad in other ways. Obviously, everybody's going through the same situation with, things. But yeah, I think overall it's been good. You have to try and have a positive outlook on it, and that you're still healthy and you're ready and you're here, right? And I think that's what I kind of looked at it. And my channel's been doing really well too. As you can see, since April, May, that kind of was the time I started to get into my channel. And June is when I started to get more momentum, and July is when it took off. Obviously, I had a collaboration with Annie, and that really helped. But that's what you need to do to kind of get your channel out there. Also, you need to make sure that you know and trust the other person too. But yeah, so that's kind of where it's at. And for the past 3 or 4 months in between that, I was kind of just doing videos to test it out, test things, and see where I wanted to go. And then this month and last month, I really dove into YouTube search. and worked on my channel. And now you can see the growth and it's starting to come. So I've gotten like over 100 subscribers in like 2 weeks. And that's really good. That's because I've been utilizing YouTube search, also creating better thumbnails, creating better content overall, and really finding my audience. So it's been going well. We all got to stay together. Awesome. How do you know when you have watch time, when people watch your videos on your playlist? Thank you. So you'll actually see a section that says playlist, like how much watch time you get from each playlist. There is a section, I think it is maybe the engagement section, I think. Or maybe it's reach. I always get mixed up between those two. So check that and it'll tell you how many hours you're getting from your playlist. I came from Annie. Oh, that's awesome. You've been here that long. That's great. I've been here about YouTube Shorts. My question is, where do Shorts appear if they're not on your YouTube account? So with YouTube Shorts, you need to upload to YouTube like a regular video. Then you add the hashtag YouTube Shorts, right? Or Shorts, hashtag Shorts. And that puts it into the Shorts and the Stories section. So there will be a section on your browse page. So if you go into your phone, scroll down a little bit, there's like a Stories and Shorts section. That brings up videos that are either on Stories or, Shorts that have been pushed out or been done and they've been pushed out to you. So that's how you find the Shorts, that videos, from other creators. Yours specifically, I don't know how that works. So I don't know how you find it. But on my channel, I created a playlist for it to keep it all separate and connected in one little playlist so that people can go watch them if they want to. How long is the free with TubeBuddy? I'm using vidIQ, but I want to try TubeBuddy. So TubeBuddy is free for however long you want it to be. But with TubeBuddy, you can only use it so many times before it's like, oh, you've had enough tries to find these keywords on the free version. I always recommend the pro version. The pro version's not that much more expensive. It's like, I think it's like, I don't know how many dollars it is a month, but look at it like an investment for your channel because it's really going to help you with your channel. And I've given you like my ultimate guide on keywords on my channel. I posted it on Friday, so you can go check that out. But on that, it really shows you how to utilize it. And yes, it is effective. Answering the next question, it is effective because I've seen this on my channel myself. The past 2 months, it's really taken off with YouTube search. What I'm showing more in is the browse features, and then YouTube search is next. And then I think it's channel pages. I'm trying to get suggested up there a little bit more, but I'm working on that. So I think YouTube search is important as small creators to find your audience so that whenever you post a video, they instantly watch it and they it pushes it out, right? So I think it's important that you utilize YouTube search, and TubeBuddy cuts out like all the stress and figuring it all out. You still need to learn how to use TubeBuddy. It's not a magic tool. It comes from you to doing the research, and I share that in the video that I did on Friday. So make sure you go watch that. And if you're still confused, I have a TubeBuddy playlist, so make sure you check that out too. What was your reaction when you first hit a milestone? I kind of blew up after Among Us video, so I'm so happy. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I have a video on my 1,000 subscriber journey, and you'll see some of my reactions on there. If you want to go watch that, that's kind of fun. I created this kind of cool little trailer for my 1,000 subscriber journey. So go back and watch that. You'll like it. Let's see what it says. Okay. Either YouTube Studio Content tab. Yes, it'll be under there somewhere. It's your second channel. Is this your second channel? You're so knowledgeable. No, this is my first channel. I, over the years, kind of worked on YouTube stuff here and there for people, and video. I really focused in on video, so I understood all that whole concept. Been on social media for about 13 years. So I've been really working hard on understanding YouTube and in the past few months. So this is my first channel. I do have a second channel. You can go check that out. It's called Simply Catherine, and you can go and subscribe there because that's where I put all my like lifestyle and fun creative stuff. So yeah, let's see. I'm back. No, it's her first, I hope. Yes, it is my first channel. I do have a second channel, though, if you want to go subscribe to it. I tried to say I can finally hear you. Oh, okay. So must have been maybe your laptop just glitched there. I don't know. That's so strange. Hey, Kat and everyone. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining the live chat. The Pro TubeBuddy is the same price as video. Best plan. I'm okay with the TubeBuddy plan. Yeah. So the pricing is really good. And I have links in my description. If you do want to help me out, like, if sign up through me, it will help me out a little bit. But you don't necessarily have to do that. You can just sign up at any point. But it would be great if there is a link in this description that you can sign up to. if you are thinking about going with the pro version. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I don't recommend anything that isn't important to my channel and helped my channel. So I'm recommending it because I've seen it help my channel. So that's why I want to share it with you all. Good morning. Hey, Creator Spotlight. Nice to see you here. That's awesome. Even though it's still working on videos, never mind, it works. I'm not missing out. Yay, you're not missing out. I recommend do the TubeBuddy survey to get the free license for a week. Yes. So I guess there's like a survey you can do as well, for sure. There's also, I think there's like, you can click my link and see if there's still a sale on. There might be still a YouTubeBuddy sale on. I'm not exactly sure. And you can get like a whole bunch of percentage off. Share your live so your community can learn some. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Yes, share away. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe to this live, because that way it's going to help, push it out there, but also it's going to help other people on YouTube understand how to grow in the new year, because the new year is coming up fast and we need to grow. We need to get that momentum going and the traffic going on our channels. And I can't wait to see where we're at this time next year. Can't wait. So please do share it out. Do you use Final Cut Pro, and what is your thoughts on it? So I've never used Final Cut Pro. I've always used Adobe for the past 5 years, and I think it does the job for me, and it does a really good job. I find Adobe updates a lot, so that's a little annoying, but it's also good at the same time. So I can't recommend Final Cut Pro because have never used it. I've never even tried it. So if you got 0 to 100 subs, you get pro. Okay, so cool. Oh, interesting, cool. I'd rather do the survey, see if it's worth money. It totally is. Yeah, TubeBuddy is totally worth the money. I find that you find topics, especially at this time of year, that have not been searched for yet. And that's because the new year's coming into play and you need to start utilizing the keywords and the trending topics that's going on right now. Christmas is a great time to give everybody a little bit of a boost. And then the new year, everybody starts fresh and they're excited to get going on YouTube or in healthy journeys or productivity and all that jazz. So it's a really good time of year to start utilizing the YouTube search. I'm going to try the live stream in 4K. Oh, that's exciting. That's awesome. Yes, I can do this in 4K, but at the same time, streaming straight to YouTube itself, the YouTube Studio only does 720p, so it will downgrade it. So it's 1080p right through my camera. It's going into the computer, but it's downgrading it to 720p. It's still good quality because I got 1080p. So yeah, that's how that works. Will you make a Christmas list kind of thing on your second channel? I actually have sort of something similar to that. So I think it's 50 gifts, like a gift list for everyone. So make sure you go check that out. It's a really good video, and it was a collaboration with someone, so you can go check that out. Because I was in, that's weird. Unless you were like, maybe music was going on in the background, maybe that's why. I'm not sure. So I want you to comment if you're doing Vlogmas. Who here is doing Vlogmas? Comment in the chat section. Let me know if you're doing Vlogmas, because I know a lot of people were, come to my channel recently and they're doing Vlogmas and they really excited about it. But are you doing it? Let me know if you're doing Vlogmas, because, this is the time of the year where people like to boost their channel, do a little bit extra. And are you upping the videos? Are you doing 25 days straight? Or are you doing 31 days straight? Like, are you doing Vlogmas? Let me know in the chat section, because I would love to know. And what content are you sharing? Like, are you sharing Christmas content? Are you sharing just, are you live streaming every day? Like, what are you sharing? Let me know in the chat section. I had my mic off even. I didn't even know that. Okay, so bye. I'm not sure, but my friend is. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I'm excited to hear everybody's like results after it, just to see what people are, get from that. I don't celebrate Christmas in Pakistan, so I'm not. No, it's okay. That's cool. Yeah, you can still do Vlogmas in a way. You don't have to do it necessarily specifically for Christmas stuff, but you can do other things. You could live stream every day, or you could do something like, if you're a productivity person, you could do a tip every day or something like that. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool. Even on YouTube Shorts, you could do something similar. Do you think Vlogmas is good for growth? I think you have to bear in mind, as a small creator, you have a, I shared this in my tips video. You have a small community, and they're, they can only keep up with so much of your videos. So You may see some videos not do as well as others because they want to watch those videos over the videos that, they're not so interested in. So you need to remember that if you're doing 25 days of videos, it's going to be a lot of work for one. And on some videos, it may not do well, but there's a potential for other videos to do well because you're utilizing you're optimizing for YouTube search. So you have the opportunity to get more content out there and really see what's going on with your channel. And then at the start of the next year, I think it'll be good to look back and see which videos are doing well and give yourself a fresh start. So it'll be kind of cool. I think there's benefits and there's negatives to both sides of it. I'm not doing Vlogmas, but instead Livemas. Ooh, I love that idea. Livemas, that's kind of cool. I would do Livemas, I don't know if this is the real word or you just create it. Did you just create it? Let me know in the chat section. That would be kind of awesome. I don't think I could go live every day on this channel because that'd be too much for my audience. But I would do it for maybe if I ever started a third channel just for lives, it would be kind of fun. I just go live and do random things. I don't know. You'd have a lot of work to do. I know Pat Flynn, he does lives every single day, and he obviously focuses his content around certain topics. So I know he does lives every single day. So I know it's hard, but it's a different kind of hard, right? I can't get TubeBuddy for YouTube on my laptop. Any ideas? You need to reach out to TubeBuddy. That's strange. It is a Chrome extension. So if you've signed up, so you sign up through TubeBuddy, there's a link in my description. Then you click that, you've purchased it and it's signed up. Then it should be at the top of your, desktop, your internet, your Chrome extension here. And it's there and it's always there on your back end of your YouTube channel. So if it's not working, you need to reach out to TubeBuddy themselves. There's just a support email that you can reach out, and they're always great at replying back. I do daily vlogs anyways, so I'm just present. Yes, I may do live streams. That's a good idea. To kind of change it up. Say, hey, I'm going to do a little bit of a live stream this month, and we're going to change it up. That'd be a great idea. Thanks for the idea. Cool. Awesome. Definitely doing one Friday because of one chip challenge. Ooh, one chip challenge. That sounds interesting. Is that like really spicy chips or something and you have one chip to eat? Let me know. I would love to know. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Livemas is kind of popular in the Philippines. Well, I am coming to this world. I need to know. Okay. Now I need to write that down, Livemas. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. I'm going to do a little bit of research on Livemas because I think that's kind of cool. Yeah. I've never heard of that, but I need to research that. Livemas, I'm currently doing it from Philippines here. That's so cool. So do you do it like the whole time? Like, do you go through the whole time and just do lives like 24? I guess you wouldn't continually do a live, but are you doing that kind of thing? I don't know how it works. Do you do it just every day, pick a time? How are you doing it? I would love to know. Shared you out to the Reddit. It's nice. Smash the thumbs. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, keep sharing and liking this video, letting people know that I'm on live to help them answer their questions because you know what? I'm really excited to do these lives for you all. This is part of something that I like to do is answer your questions about YouTube growth and how to grow on YouTube the right way. So I'm super excited about doing it. So please share and like it and all that jazz. Thanks. Yes, ma'am. Okay, awesome. Cool. That's interesting. I may do Vlogmas on 2 channels. Oh my goodness, Mike, are you crazy? Nah, that would be hard. Doing it on 1 channel, I'd say is hard, but be careful. You're not going to overdo it, right? That'll be too much. Good luck though. Yes, too much for me anyways. Do you think I could lose viewers if I start doing a whole other niche? Yes, possibly, because people aren't interested in it as much. Now, as small YouTubers, we need to focus in on a certain topic, like a certain direction, so that we find our audience and then, grow our YouTube channel, right? But if you're going into whole other niche as a small YouTuber, you're kind of redirecting them. So if I was to decide one day, okay, I'm just going to talk about Instagram tomorrow, people are not as interested in that content, so they'll leave. They came to my channel for YouTube growth. So that's why I kind of started a second channel to have my own specific space for that stuff. If I wanted to share Instagram, if I wanted to share lives, if I want to share lifestyle stuff, it's kind of a random channel. And it's for me right now just to have somewhere to be creative. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm having this channel specifically for YouTube growth. I'm not going outside of it. I will do topics around YouTube growth. So like live streaming, talk about, camera competence, that all relates to small YouTuber growth. but I won't actually start talking about Instagram per se. So that's what I'll do. Yearly from December 1st until the 25th. Oh, that's crazy. That's great. I knew something new I learned today on my live. I'll be definitely doing a liveness, but yep, one chip challenge will be my live stream. Appreciate it. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, entertaining lives is so important. And so I find sometimes it's hard to keep people watching to the end of my lives just because I give out so much tips, I answer questions. That's great. And people come and go, right? But if it's entertaining, like Mr. Beast did a live, I think, at one point, and he's signing all these like shirts, but people kept it on for a long amount of time because they wanted, like, they talk about random stuff all the time. They're crazy people, and who knows what's going to happen on the live, right? So keeping people entertained on lives is really important. And the one chip, if you do one chip challenge on or something like that, like a challenge on your live, kind of cool. Hey, you just joined. Awesome. That's nice to see you here. That's great. I just hit 700 subscribers. I am very channel, and I have been looking for new ideas, VR ideas. What do you think I can do? I want to keep it VR. Okay, so yes, if you want to keep it VR, you'll have to just keep going with the direction you're going. Just change it up with some, sorry about that, some live streams here and there. Collaborate with channels that are sort of similar. I would say there are a lot of gaming channels out there, and some of them will maybe be into like VR as well. There's a whole bunch of opportunities for you that way. Definitely optimizing your videos will help you find your audience, because people that are searching for VR stuff, even like VR equipment, VR, anything like that, talk about that. Start talking about the VR equipment maybe that goes into play when it comes to VR. So yeah, that's what I would do. I had a hard time growing my channel. It's been 8 months. I'm going nuts with the analytics and the algorithm. Yes, I think you can get tied up in this all and start to go crazy. I think that's the point where you need to take a step back and take a breather from it and say, okay, well, I need to take a breath. I need to have my fresh eyes. I would take a couple of days away, then come back and look at the channel and say, okay, so my first thing that I initially would go to is my analytics, obviously. Go to the back end, go to 90 days, click the 90 days section to see what videos are really popping up. So if you have past 10 days or past top 10 videos will come up on your overview on your dashboard. So you'll see the 10 videos that have come up. Why are they doing well? Are they related to your content? If they're not, if there's a video that's doing well and it's not related, then and you don't want to do more on it, that's fine. Just leave it then. I would recommend trying to do more content around that. But if it's not the direction you want to go, then focus in on the other videos that are related to your content. Then see which video within the 90 days is the oldest video. Which video have you, it's the last 6 months, the oldest video that's doing really well in the top 10 videos in the last 90 days. Hopefully that makes sense. If I was doing this one-on-one, I'd be able to explain a lot better because I'm actually there showing you and everything. But so go to your 90 days, top 10 videos, find content that's the video that's related to you, that's doing really well, and it's the oldest one in the last 90 days in your top 10 videos. That's how I would do it, and that's what I would look at, okay? So hopefully that helps a little bit. That is going to really dive into your analytics a little bit more. I'm gaming lifestyle videos, so I'm ready to collab after getting to know you. Oh, yay! I do love gaming channels. So, I'm not sure what direction I want to go with my own channel. I have an idea. In the new year, I've been saving up for some tech. And in the new year, I want to start working on that channel a little bit more, but directing it towards tech and lifestyle. I kind of always been interested in kind of incorporating technology in some way. So I'm going to be doing that more in the new year. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, no problem. Grow my channel is hard and comment to people on YouTube community, not easy. Yes, it's not easy. Like the past 6-8 months, I've been working hard. I've been working straight. I'm not getting paid for my YouTube channel, and I've been doing it without the thoughts of getting paid right now. But in the new year, I'm going to start working hard I'm hoping to hit the monetization goal, but you never know. I'm hoping in the new year to hit that goal and then start working on other income streams. So you just got to keep working at it. Don't give up. Get better and better and better at making good thumbnails, making good content, and you'll start to see your channel grow. You should always keep the YouTube studio thing on and try to answer the most with notifications. I see what you mean. Yes. Yeah, I should keep it on as a side, just if that's what you mean, just to kind of give you information. Yeah. Same zone. I did a video about game update, which blew up for me. And now that the update is gone, my channel is going down. Well, yes, you're going to see the momentum go down a little bit, but now you need to start working on, content around that video. The people that subscribed from that video or came to your channel from that video are interested in that content. So you need to start making content around that game. So maybe there was an update, but look into doing content around the game itself. And maybe you can figure out something to do with that. You could do a live stream. You could do, I don't know, something similar. I haven't really gotten into gaming channels too much, but I have a few that I'm into. That happened to me too. What did I miss? You just missed a few. I share a few tips on like live streaming, gaming, all that jazz, and understanding your analytics. So nothing like that I haven't kind of shared in all my videos, but yeah. They came from that video, but no other video goes like that. But thanks for the tips. Yeah. So like I would still try and do videos around that topic, because like if you have subscribers come in from that video, they're interested in that specific topic too. Obviously you wanted to know the update, but they're obviously playing the game, right? Maybe you can give some tips on that game itself and share top 10 tips on how to do this or how to get to the end. I don't know what the game is. I'm sorry. How to get to the end of the game, that's tips that you could give out or something similar, and look and research your YouTube tips and see, or maybe you could do like the top 10 games of 2020 or something like that. I don't know how that works, but that'd be kind of cool. Or games you want to look into for the new year. What's your top 10 games that you are excited for next year, or top 5 or something like that. And yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool too. But I don't know your channel per se, so I don't know if that fits into your channel, but that's an idea. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for that. Growing your YouTube channel is hard because there's all different directions you could go, but you need to focus in one lane and just go for it. And there's obviously okay, you and thanks are really good. Yes, sounds good. Hopefully that helps you. And I think going on YouTube, there's a whole bunch of ways you can grow. There's different directions you can grow. There's no perfect way, and everybody's different. So finding a perfect path is not easy, and you will never find the perfect path, but you will find a path for your channel. Every channel grows differently. For Annie, it's, at the beginning, it took a little while, and then boom, her channel took off. Then there was Catherine Manning, and her channel took off because of a few videos. She spent 2 years working on her channel and had only under 1,000, around 1,000 subscribers. And after that, it started taking off. I think it's important to note that not everybody has a straight path, and it's not going to be perfect. But the one thing that you notice from these creators is that they're consistent. They never gave up. They didn't wait, do it for 6 months and then say, okay, this is too hard. They kept going. And that's the key. And that's what I wanted to keep going with my channel. I wanted to take it seriously. And in April, that's what I did. I took it seriously and I took it to the next level. So the next 6 months, I worked hard, and look where I'm at now. Now, if I decided not to even work on my YouTube channel, look where I've been, right? I would have been back at my 700 subscribers, still chugging away. I worked hard on my videos. I worked hard on my channel, and I collaborated more, and I worked on YouTube search. All of the tips that I share with you are really helping me. They will help you. Do you have any ideas for lifestyle and gaming videos? Lifestyle and gaming. So lifestyle is very open and broad. It's hard to know what exactly you're doing with lifestyle. You need to narrow it down a lot more. So you've got lifestyle and gaming, but who's it for? Is it for small creators, is it for teens? Is it for millennials? Who are you trying to reach? Like, who's your focus? So I think you need to narrow that down a little bit to know. And then what topics do you want to do within gaming? Do you want to focus on a specific game? Do you want to focus on a brand? Like, there's a whole bunch of different avenues you could go. But yes, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. I have video ideas on my channel that you can look up, and I'm going to be reworking those videos in the future. And in the next couple of weeks, I have so much content that I want to put out so that you all get good information before the new year starts, but I don't think I'll have time. So yeah, definitely check those videos out, and I will do more videos for you all. There's lots of ideas out there. You just need to research them. My big thing is go on Google and do like a broad topic search. So I like to say if it's your channel's about hair, I would just go to Google and say how to get curly hair, and then you have a whole bunch of ideas come up straight away, and gives you an idea of the direction you want to go. Right? Facts, yes. Facts. Fire, yes. Yeah, you need to work hard on your channel, and that's just it. You need I have a lot of creators that have only been in it for a month, and it's like, no, a month's not going to do it. You got to give it way more time. So don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on your channel. It will be something if you believe in yourself and the YouTube channel. Hey, Kat. So maybe a silly question, but when people say be consistent, do you think they mean having just a consistent frequency, or does it mean same day, same time? Okay. No, it's not a silly question. Definitely, I think consistency means that you need to post at least once a week. If you're going to say to your audience, I'm going to share once a week, it's in your banner, and you're like, oh, I share every Tuesday, then you need to share every Tuesday. But if you want to keep it open and say I have videos every week, that's fine. Make sure there's a video every week. That's the consistency right there. That's what I mean. If you're doing it once every 2 weeks, then your audience will know that by the way you post. If you're doing it, see, I will know it if you're doing that by the way you post. It doesn't matter. I can look back and say, okay, she's had 2 this month, or she's had 4 this month. I can see that on your channel. The consistency needs to be consistent. So if it's every 2 weeks, then do it every 2 weeks. It doesn't mean necessarily a date and a time. I like to do it every Wednesday and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's just for me, but not everybody's the same. So you don't necessarily need to focus in on a specific time and day. Yes, it will help for the momentum. So if you know your viewers are on at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I do, then that will help the momentum and push that video out more. I need the initial push to get my traffic onto my channel. Now, as you grow and you get bigger, you don't necessarily need to worry about that too much. But as small creators, you still do, I feel, a little bit. So that'll hopefully help. Thanks for the tips. No problem. Hopefully they help. It's very rare to blow up in a month. One of my friends joined like a month back, and she has almost 200 subs. Yeah. Everybody's different. You never know who they shared it to, their friend's situation, if it was shared on Reddit, if it was shared on Twitter, if it was shared on, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it was shared. You never know how much, they'll get from that one share. It's very hard to say like person's going to get this from doing this. It's really difficult. But there are major points that you can do to really grow your channel. Like everybody's journey will be different with using these points, but they will help you. So looking at your analytics, being consistent, spending 20 minutes a day on YouTube and connecting with people. All those tips that I shared with you will work. Not every person's path will be the same. So that's important to note. And I think everybody feels like whenever I give these tips, they're just going to give them that initial, boost. But everybody has a different path. Everybody has things that come up in their life. So maybe something's happened and then all of a sudden you stop, right? So things like that happen all the time, and it's understandable, but that's the problem. Like everybody's journey is different. These tips will help you. They definitely will work. For me, it took about 6 months to kind of figure it all out and get into that groove. And it's working now. Things are moving along. So it's important to note that. Okay, thank you. That's great. No problem. There was a time when I used to get 15 views and I would spend so much time on editing and stuff, but now I'm getting more subs and views, so don't give up. Yeah, that's it. Like, look at my channel. I've been editing 2 to 3 videos a week, and I've been doing lives 2 times a week. And I put a lot of work into it, And I will see that this will grow. This will help me in the future. My brand will help my whole brand, my whole future. It takes time in the beginning. I always say that when I first started my business in 2017, I did a lot of free or cheap work to really take my videography business. I had a video business that I'm slowly getting out of because of, this whole situation this year. I've had to readjust my business. But I did free or cheap work, and that was important in the beginning to build up a portfolio, build up trust with my audience or my clients. And then in the future, I started having, tons of clients just constantly messaging me without me even asking or figuring out how to find them. And that's because, people were recommending me, other brides were recommending me, photographers were recommending me, and I didn't have to do anything. For the first year, I had to do a lot to get my name out there. So that's important to note. As YouTubers, that's the same thing. It's the same process. It's like a business mindset. You need to think like it's a business. It's another career. It's another job that you're doing. And if you have that mindset going into it, you'll start to see success. You will see success. So comment in the chat section if these tips are helping you. Let me know because I would love to know. And remember to hit that subscribe button and the like button so I can tell if you like this video, this live so far. I've been working really hard on figuring out how to like balance my lives and really give you tips that you can utilize at the beginning, or should I just be giving them throughout? So I've been working on my lives a little bit more. So hopefully you're liking this setup. Yes, they're helping us a lot. That's great. Awesome. And also get to know each other. And this is a great time for you all to get to know each other in the chat section. So chats with each other, connect with each other afterwards, and really get to know each other's videos and channels. This is another major way that you can grow your channel is by like connecting in the chat section. You're here, right? But are you connecting with people? Comment and say, hey, I'll check out your stuff afterwards and we'll see if I like the videos, right? Like this is important too. Lives are a really good way to grow your channel as well, because if you're popping onto them, connecting with people, you're getting to know them. You're just spending 20 minutes in this, or 50 minutes or whatever you're working on, but you're spending time and connecting with people. Definitely helpful. They're so good. Thank you so much. Hey, how's it going? I want to check out everyone's channel so you can send me your links. So yes, remember it's not sub for sub, and I know you're not doing that. So it's not sub for sub. Check out the channel, see if you like them, because if you like the videos from other channels, you're going to watch them, which is going to help that channel out, but also help you learn something that you want to learn from their channels. So yes, that's important to know. YouTube is a great way you can grow your channel very easily. It's just you need to take into account the time that it actually takes for YouTubers. And small YouTubers in the beginning takes a lot of work. Now bigger YouTubers have other things that they can do aside from YouTube. So like there's affiliate marketing, there's passive income, there's they're doing other client work. They have a whole bunch of other things going on. So YouTube is not necessarily their main focus. As small YouTubers, our main focus is YouTube right now. So YouTube is the way that we need to focus in on. If you're going to do this and you're here and you want to grow, you need to take the time and actually work on your channel. And I'm giving you a lot of you need to do this. If you want to do it, you need to do it. It's plain and simple. And that's my motivation for you today. If you're thinking what am I going to do with my channel? Then just you need to get your goals out. Write them out for the new year. See where you want to be at this time next year. This time next year, if you're watching in this video, and look back and say, okay, I've wrote down my goals and this is where I want to be. So comment in the chat section and let me know where you want to be at next year. Not at the end of this year, next year. What is your goal for this time next year? And let me know, because my goal is I'll share my goals. I haven't wrote them all out, but I have some rough idea. I want to have a more like a passive income, like other income streams coming in aside from YouTube. I want to be monetized. Subscribers is kind of like this weird world. Having goals for your subscribers is great. I think having a goal of, 5,000 subscribers is doable, and I will do that. At the rate I'm going now, I'm going to hit 2,000 by year-end goal. So I want you to comment in the chat section and let me know, what is your goals for next year? Do you have those figured out? Are you figuring those out? So definitely let me know in the chat section. Lily in the kitchen, what do you use for your editing software? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I've always used that. There are a few other options. There's DaVinci Resolve, there's Final Cut Pro, and I think there's a few more, Filmora and all that jazz. But Adobe has always been my go-to because I just figured it out in the beginning, and that's the direction I stuck with. There are a lot of I would say there are a lot of very amazing options out there, so definitely check out other options as well. But Adobe is my way to go. I will say it takes a little bit of work to figure out, so definitely take your time and figure it out. Okay, so my goal. Oh, hey, how's it going? Jackie, my goal is to understand my niche better and to gain 100,000 subs by the end of 2021. Okay, so I'm seeing the past couple of days, I'm seeing a lot of people not understand their niche that much and figure out the direction for their channel. So I will have to work on that one a little bit more for you all and see if there's videos, content that I can share with you. I might give you some YouTube channel ideas maybe, or directions. I don't know. I will figure this one out. But this one has come up a lot. And I know if you're in my Facebook group, I have mentioned on my live that I did on Monday that how you specifically do it. So if you're looking to narrow down your niche and you really want to focus in on something, so you're taking a look at your channel. So my channel is YouTube growth. That's the umbrella. YouTube growth is the umbrella, right? Then below that is small YouTubers. So YouTube growth, small YouTubers, and then I want to help them grow organically and on YouTube the right way. So I'm going to give them a lot of information within that, but it's narrowed down to specific audience. So it's small YouTuber growth, and I'm helping small YouTubers grow the right way. And so that's my whole overall niche, my narrowed down niche. And then from there, I've kind of branched into things that are related to that. Obviously, live streaming, I've touched on a little bit, camera confidence. So we'll be touching on consistency, how to plan your content. All of that plays into small YouTuber growth. I really focus in a lot more on the data and such. I will be doing that a lot more on my channel in the coming year, because I find when I'm getting monetized, I'm going to focus in on the revenue and all that jazz as well to help you understand it as being monetized. I'm excited to get into that world. So that's what I would do. And that's how I look at niches and figure out, what my niche is. I know there's on my ProTuber series, if you look, not necessarily the big YouTubers, the ones that are growing right now, focus in on a specific niche, but they will focus in on topics. So that is their specific niche that they focus in on every few videos. So yeah, as small creators, we need to do that to find audience, and it's very important. Okay, we've got a few more questions. My goal is 400 subs by the end of this year. Okay, that's awesome. Yes, you've got that goal, and how far away are you? That's the next step. You need to figure out how are you going to take action to get to there. For me, it was 2,000 subscribers, so I decided to work on my YouTube search, collaborate more, and just, put out as much content as I possibly can. That was good. I needed good content for you all. That's what I did. I perform better in my class and maybe get monetized. That's great. That's awesome. That's great goals to have right there. I want to be at 1,500 subs and 4,000 of watch. I'd be ecstatic by next year. Okay, that's great. Awesome. Good. Have that. But how are you going to get there? You got these goals, guys. There's goals here that you're writing down, but how are you going to get to that point? Take action. What are the action points you're going to do until you get to that point? So that's my tip right there. I want to be monetized by the end of 2021. That's awesome. I want to be at least 1K. That's great. These are great goals to be at. You need to be consistent, and you need to have action points where you're going to actually take action and do this stuff. Started late this year. That's okay. Starting late doesn't mean that you're not going to continually grow your channel. So don't think that it won't happen. My goal is to grow organically and to do more collab videos. Yes, do that. Have a goal of how many collaborations, who you want to collaborate with, and then have ideas, video ideas. If you're in my Facebook group, I did a video on collaborations, and I shared exactly how I would do it and give you some tips on how to reach out to people as well. So if you're not part of the Facebook group, make sure you find it in the description below. And remember to like this video and share it and let people know that I'm here for YouTube growth, small YouTubers, and I want to help you all. I'm getting involved in more YouTube search things. Yes, do that, because last month I've seen huge growth in that area for my channel because I've been finding my audience. I'm going to be focusing on creating useful. Oh, sorry, I missed one. My goal is to learn about shorts and start to post them by the end of the year. Good. Guess what? I have a video coming out tomorrow on YouTube Shorts. So stay tuned for that. Never lost Romer. You're always perfect timing. Tomorrow is my video on YouTube Shorts growth tips. So be sure to stick around for that. I'm going to focus on creating useful and entertaining content while being myself and sticking to my schedule and doing keyword research. Yes, great goals. I would recommend you focus in on that. And then how are you going to get to there? So you want to do this. How are you doing that? Take action. You need action points. How are you going to actually do this? So you have these goals, you have these broad goals, but how are you going to get to those, reach them? How did I get to the point where I'm almost reaching my 2,000 subscribers? I put out more content. I did better content. I worked on my retention, my watch time, and I've been understanding YouTube search a lot more, and I'm sharing about that with you all. So I think that's really important. How are you going to get there? I'm learning how to be better at editing. Good. So you're watching more YouTube videos. You're learning how to do a little more that connects with your personality in each video. That's great. Good. Awesome. Great points. So yeah, all great goals, but I want you to really sit down today and say, how am I going to get there? So I sat down and I said, I wanted 2,000 subscribers. I wanted 4,000 watch hours, which is, I'm still a little bit ways off. So we'll see how that works. But what I wanted to do is I took action. If I don't hit those goals, you know what? At least I can say I've tried, right? So you need to take action. You want 500 subscribers. How are you going to get to that point? So it's really important you write these down. Like you have the goals, but then you need action points. So I want to collaborate more. I want to YouTube search more. I want to get on the browse page more. I want to work on my CTR. Maybe all those points is important to get you out to the YouTube world, right? And you want to get to that point. Or you like people have goals every year and they hit them out of the park because they do all of this stuff that I'm sharing and more. So yes, that's my tips. How to get more views on your video. So I have lots of videos on this, how to get more views. There's a playlist you can check out, get more views and subscribers. I created that specifically because I knew there's a lot of people that need those specific points, and there's a lot goes into that. So I created that playlist for you also. Make sure you check that out. Comment in the chat section if you watched if you have not watched any of my playlists, you need to check them out. But comment in the chat section if you watched a playlist of mine and let me know which one so that I know, well, maybe you like this playlist better than the other. Let me know in the comments, the chat section, so that I can maybe work on the playlists a little bit more too. But yes, am I late? No, you're not. You're here on time. I'm Jamel, and James, Jenny are the beasts in terms of editing. Yes, I connected with Adam way back before I first started my ProTuber series, because I wanted to make sure, because he did something similar, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't crossing any lines with him. So I reached out to him, and we chat back and forth every now and again. He's kind of cool, and his content is amazing. He's really good at what he does, and he analyzes other YouTube channels as well and really dives into their YouTube channels. So I highly recommend you go check out his channel. But yeah, I haven't connected with James at all, but his is Lisa. I know his editing is really good. So definitely, there's lots of people that you can learn from editing. YouTube is a great search engine that you can find great editing, people that can help you edit. If you're on iMovie, I know a great iMovie channel that you can work on or watch. It's Meredith Marsh. Go check out her channel if you have iMovie. There's a whole bunch of different people out there. Editing also for Adobe. Justin Adisho, he has a really good channel, and he's kind of switched his content a little bit, but a lot of his previous content was on editing on Adobe. So there you go. I watched some of your YouTube algorithm playlists. Great. I'm actually going to dive into that a lot more, because I feel like people don't understand the differences between the YouTube search and, browse and all that jazz. But I'll dive into that more, and I'll put more into that playlist. So yeah, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I've watched them all, and have my favorite is the ProTuber series. Yes, I will be doing that, getting back into that in the new year. I think this month I want to just focus in on the content that I really need to get out, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be shared with you all. And tomorrow, the YouTube Shorts video that I'm talking about is the YouTube Shorts growth tips. So that tomorrow, make sure you're got those notifications on, guys. If you don't have the notifications on, you will not get first onto that video. And I want to see you all first there. I want to see you commenting first. Let's see. Thanks for helping. For all that, I'll subscribe. Oh, great. Awesome. Of course, I love helping you all, so I'm here for it. Let's see. I'm always taking action. I have notebooks filled with videos, ideas, mark my next 3 videos, then write down keywords of search and tabs, mark them in recording and uploading. Yes. Take action. That's it. Once you stop working on YouTube, if you just stop one day and you're like, I just am tired, you can't do it this week, that's not going to work, guys. This is a job. This is a job. So if you are a server, or you work at an accounting or something, you can't just stop one day and say, I'm going to give up. If you're in this, you're in this. So do it. How are you? I'm great. Thank you for asking. I have notifications on. Boom. I like that. I like hearing that. So make sure you all have your notifications on, because I'm definitely going to give you some great content in the next couple of weeks. Gosh, I wish I had more days in the week to put out content, but I don't. I actually have a collaboration going up this Friday as well on this channel. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I need to watch the shorts video. So clues about it. Okay, so I have a shorts video that I've already posted, so you can definitely check that out. But there's this one that's going to share with you growth tips on how to use it. I've been testing it out a little bit more, and I wanted to give you some tips on how to use it to grow your channel a little bit more. YouTube Shorts is still fairly new, so I'm still fairly new to it, but I'm testing things out. I'm researching for you all, so make sure you check that out tomorrow. Okay, so let's see. Where do you find video ideas in your niche? Okay, so when it comes to topics like this, you need to go first to Google, type in a broad top, so if it's, I want to get curly hair. So type in that and then find ideas for that. So I want to focus in on hair, but I want to focus in on curly hair because, everybody's hair is different, but I want to focus in on curly hair, right? That's what Tabitha Gingerish does. And she was on my ProTuber series. She focuses in on curly hair, and then she does topics around that. That's her niche, right? So yeah, that's exactly what you need to do. that I would go to Google and do that first, then go to YouTube search and find out content ideas that you can do around it. I have a few videos on my playlist that you can check out on how to find video topics and get great ideas that way. Okay, awesome. You're all connecting. That's great. Okay, so I think that is it. If you have any more questions, please put in the chat in the next couple minutes, and then I'll answer them through really quickly. And then for that, I will be done for today. So make sure you comment in the chat any more questions before I go off this live. I'm really excited because you've all been really working hard, especially on the YouTube channel challenge in my Facebook group. You've been all working really hard, and it's been really amazing to see the growth. And I've just posted it today, like a post of people's milestones and everything. And I'm just like, what the heck? That's great. So there's so many great things happening. I want to share just a little bit in my new year, what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to be thinking about doing a course for you all because I've sat down and I wrote out ideas. So I'm letting you know now that this is going to happen next year. I'm determined to get a YouTube course out for like the small creators out there and those who are just starting out on YouTube. So kind of slightly into it's just starting, but beginner small YouTubers that need that little extra push, which have all that information to be like my ultimate YouTube small creator guide. So I'm excited to do that course for next year. And then also growing this channel and this brand up a little bit more, collaborating with more channels. And yeah, so make sure you're sharing this with your friends and letting me know letting them know that I'm here because they want to be here before things start to take off because they will take off. And I want you all to share and let people know that I'm here because I really enjoy helping them. Because today was YouTube growth tips for 2021. Like a lot of people need this right now. And so yeah, share on, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can, and let them know about my channel. That'd be awesome if you could do that. And then, okay, so let's see. There's a few more questions. All you have is just very helpful. Oh, so good. That's great. I'm glad you're here. Good morning, Wes. Everybody's connecting. That's awesome. He's like your link on Twitter. Yes, Mike's on Twitter. He's been Mike and I connected through a long time ago on Twitter fam, and there was like a Twitter fam group that we connected on, and it's been awesome since then. I've been on his channel at one point. I think it's the Creator Spotlight channel. I was on there, so you can go check out that video. That was me talking about my wedding videography, and I'm kind of going away from that, but we need to do an updated version, Mike, on that. An updated interview for your viewers. No problem. Okay, so awesome. Everybody's gotten their questions out. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're watching this afterwards. And as always, guys, just stay tuned and for all the videos. And don't forget to create, adventure, and inspire. Have a good one, guys. Bye.